like the hertz you're recording at, or what? Like, I'm not sure.
I don't know, but we are recording right now,
Oh,
so
I should probably pick up the microphone.
yeah, you're good. So so go. What do you do again
I'm
with your life?
talking into a microphone. Oh, like with my life
Yeah, like as a career.
as a career.
Yeah, a lot of people just tell me, "Oh, that guy, he's smart. He's an engineer."
Is that
But
what
like,
people? A lot of people are
yeah, that's
saying
just
this
what they
about
say
me.
about you.
Yeah, I am. I'm no, I'm not smart. But I'm technically an engineer.
I know what you're doing. Keep going.
I'm technically I'm an engineer. I come from a long line of engineers, so it's just like in my blood to like be technical. But I'm not.
Right.
But I'm also like technical in the wrong places too. Like 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 girls don't like it when you're like too technical about shit.
Yeah, right. The
Like
virgin kind of mentality they think you have.
yeah, like I'll get into an argument about avocados and like passionately defend some shit that doesn't matter and
Right.
is only like preventing me from getting laid in the future.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that's the technical and autistic. There's like a fine line between those two.
What is an engineer? Like, I know they run trains, but like,
Yeah, dude, and we're about to run a train right
yeah,
after this.
right. Yeah,
You can
there's
come
a
to Cole's apartment,
there's a whore waiting outside the door.
2933 Cromwell
Right.
Circle.
Oh God, damn! I probably need to censor that out. If somebody actually watched this, I would have to censor
Apartment 908, baby. Just go up the stairs, say hi to Allie, and then in the Tarantino room, about to run a train.
Yeah, for real.
Choo-choo.
Dude, you God damn, I mean, how long have you been on stand up for? You seem to be routined.
I'm getting there. I mean, I'm about 2 years in, but like that's a lie. But I've compressed all the time I've spent into a 2 year chunk. When in reality, I've been doing it for like, I don't know, like let's see, since I was 19 and I'm 24, so 5 years. Like but I took like gaps.
Yeah.
I took like 6 months, a year to travel or like not do stand.
Yeah, I got you. You take breaks.
Yeah, so really, it's like I had like an internship once, and now I'm just starting. Like this is the real. Now I'm more.
Yeah,
committed.
yeah. I feel like you like actually get shows now.
I not just now, like literally just this weekend I got shows. I've not had shows before this weekend, so you're catching me as I'm like as the spaceship is like lifting
Exactly.
off.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad I got to milk your early career like this, and people will come back to this first episode. It's like it's kind of like 6ix9ine or something.
Yeah, it's like when you see 6ix9ine in that porn, you're like, oh man, he's
Yeah.
gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's so good. You can tell, like, just from his like his.
Oh, dude, I knew
aggression.
him before he had that hair, bro. I knew him before I knew him before he stole that beat from Pierre Bourne. That's an
I knew.
obscure hip hop reference.
Oh wow, you're deep into hip hop. How like is this your favorite genre?
I'm to the point like I think like you're deep into hip hop like whenever you stop saying the N word.
Okay, because you're part of the culture now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you'll never see like a guy that's invited to the barbecue using the N word, even though he thinks that he's should be invited because he's using the N word so much. He's like, I'm a part of the culture.
So you're saying at one point you loved saying the N word because you were more of like a pop guy.
Well, I was just an edgy teenager on Xbox Live primarily.
Yeah, but then like you played like GTA and got into the soundtrack, and then
That is exactly how I like got into music. Period. Like literally, precisely to a T. How dude, Collard Greens. They picked the best fucking songs though for Grand Theft Auto 5. Like that shit was, goddamn, dude. I think about that at night or whenever I'm trying to go to sleep, and I can't. I mostly blame that on like the Metal Gear Solid lore videos blaring in the background, but it's probably because of the GTA soundtrack from 7th grade.
Wait, so you got stuff going like as you fall asleep. You're not a
Oh,
silent
dude,
sleeper.
I have to. Or like, but like recently, I've been noticed like it can't be shit that like I thoroughly care about. Like it can't be anything like political. It can't be like anything like sad or creepy or something, or just anything in general that like I'm interested in. It has to be Metal Gear Solid lore videos this week.
Okay, all right. So you get into like rhythms, but didn't your parents listen to stuff like how? I don't get these people who like they don't have any music taste for like that you just played video games and said the N word, and then like GTA came along. But like, didn't your dad like show you fucking like, oh, here's Grateful Dead or whatever? Like,
no, he just listened to like classic rock and like nothing else until like I was like 16, and I was listening to like Outkast in the shower, and then like I came out and he was like, I know you like to think yo shit don't stink, and he was singing it, and I was like, wait, what the fuck is happening? Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. I'm not that angry. But like he didn't put me on to like actual decent music that I enjoy. Like as a child, he was just, or he didn't put me on to like rap music, I guess. But I mean, that's just part of me. Just I grew up in a small town in East Texas, so like.
Oh, what town was it? Is it a sundown town?
It's a what the fuck does that mean?
Sundown town. It's when the sun goes down, the minorities get lynched.
Oh damn! No, there was one just west, but I didn't grow up in one. We had a black neighborhood.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they were very taken advantage of, but we had a black neighborhood.
You took advantage of like their culture.
I just feel like they were always working. Like all of them just like work like low end jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry to be marks about it, but they were very taken advantage of.
Yeah, that's I get real uncomfortable when like the staff of a place is all one ethnicity.
Yeah, right. Because you just got to know something. Unless you're in Austin, Texas, then you're like, oh, it has to be Mexican.
It has to be Mexican. I mean, yeah, like it has to be. Or,
they don't have an option. This is Mexico, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, on one part of me is kind of like it's gonna happen. Like this is just how the world works.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm more aware of it when it's like super obvious. Like when you walk into a nail salon and it's like a row of white ladies in yoga pants, and then like at their feet, like scrubbing, are my cousins.
Yeah. Now, you are what again? I'm sorry, because you're pretty racially ambiguous. You're a Noel Miller, if I do say so myself. As soon as I saw you, I was just instantly just had stuff running through my mind of what slurs not to use.
What slurs that'll get me really excited because everyone's racist. Every culture is racist.
When you hear somebody drop the C word, you're like, boy, oh boy. You get really excited.
Here comes the paycheck.
Yeah.
Call my Jewish friends. They're all lawyers. Get litigating. I'm half Chinese, half. Let's be precise.
Yeah, like Dave Chappelle Chinese, like just Asian people, or like.
Dave Chappelle does look kind of Chinese. I think.
Well, no, he'll be like, man, Chinese people, and he'll be like, somebody walked up to me and said some Korean shit, and it's like, wait, what did you just say one line ago? I was like, oh, he's just racist. That's what you realize.
But he's married to like a Filipino lady.
Oh yeah, dude, he's got the C pass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he can.
Easy.
Well, I don't think. Yeah, I think he can say whatever he wants, because if I tell him no, then he'll fucking make a special about it. So yeah, go for it. But, well, no, because I'm not even half Chinese. I'm half Asian, but that's all like mixed up too. Yeah, because like I have Laotian family members, and I also have like
the ocean.
Yeah, Pacific. Not
if
even
you wanna.
Gross.
I don't know. You spoke French.
Okay, we're going real out. And then I have some Huizu. There's Huizu in there. Huizu is because like in
sounds
China,
like a slur. Going back to slurs, that sounds like a slur.
It's probably a slur to somebody.
Hey, dude, if I dropped that in the sub-Himalayan region of Western China, I would fucking. I'd be attacked.
They would have you, buried in the walls.
Right.
I don't know what they would.
No, as long as I'm not walking around with a turban on, I'm fine in that part of the world.
Well, that's the thing. It's a Muslim ethnic group.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, because there's a one Muslim group that gets all the attention. There's some drama queens, and then those are the northern Muslims, the Uyghurs.
Come on, bro.
Sorry, Uyghurs. And but then there's a whole bunch of other Muslims that snuck in over the years, and I'm from the Huizu side, so like my mom like doesn't eat pork except on Saturdays, and then we when I visited China, we like went to a mosque and like
Oh damn.
so it's also there's the Han. They're like the Chad minority group in China, so like they're basically like, and if you think of like like Jackie Chan, he's Han, he's like
Okay.
But like then there's all these other like subgroups that are doing the nail salon stuff like beneath the Han, and
They're not getting the movie roles.
No, they're not. No, they're
They don't have Chris Tucker offering to do a movie with them.
Gefilte fish. Oh,
I heard that's what happened when Jackie Chan. Chris Tucker was just walking on the side. We're like, "Hey, man!" I'm not gonna do it, Chris Tucker. That just like echoed so hard off the wall, so loud.
Yeah, you need
Chris
some of these like eggshell. You need some like styrofoam or whatever. Some big titties to like absorb the sound in here.
Yeah, for real. We should have called.
Joven.
Yeah, Joven. Fuck. I was trying to think of like an actual woman, but then you're a genius because you just said fat guy. That's what you went for.
So,
Joven isn't even that big, and like I feel like he gets clowned on. I feel like he clowns on himself for being larger, but
no, some guys are big, but they hold it well.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Right.
They still got like abdominal strength to like suck in, But then there's some that are just a puddle of fucking lipid fat.
Yeah, for real.
It's fucking like oil. So those are the ones that you really gotta shame.
Mm-hmm. Ariana Grande.
Hot.
No, she lost like a lot of weight recently, and like people.
Really?
Yeah.
No, she's always been skinny. What?
People were body shaming. Yeah, but she got worse apparently, and like shaved her head, and like started saying she agreed with Kanye West. I'm just kidding, but she shaved her head, and she yeah, I mean like she's just she's lost even more weight on top of what she already had.
Well, I hope she doesn't kill herself before I get to fuck her.
You're not a what is her type? I guess she does have a type. It's the like white dudes with too many tattoos.
Yeah, for now,
bars
whatever's
over here.
trendy, I think. I mean,
Yeah, for real. But don't you feel like she kind of made Mac Miller and Pete Davidson trendy?
by fucking them.
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean,
Like she set the trends for Kim K. She needs to make a diss track on Kim Kardashian. I'll listen to that.
Mac Miller's the only like talented one out of that group because he got out when he was, when he knew it was like. Good.
Other than the guy that's standing on a soapbox in Times Square preaching about Mein Kampf.
Is that Kanye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
took a page out of Dave
insane. Yeah. So you gained 5 minutes. What do you think of that SNL set? Dave Chappelle's SNL set.
It was good. It's funny. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. I mean, like a lot of people like shit on like modern day comics that are kind of like anti-cancel culture, anti-woke, but I kind of think it's like a low-hanging fruit in a way.
To shit on them? Or
Yeah, to shit on them,
It's all low-hanging fruit. Yeah, I mean, like, anybody who's, like, really into the commentary, like, the back and forth, is, like, I don't know. I just think it's, like, the least interesting part. Like, it's all, like, you should just be going straight to the source of, like, what's funny. It's, like, can I jerk off with shampoo? Like, something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear about. I don't want to hear about the blogger who, like, reacted to the, trans reference you made in your shampoo bit. I want you to just, like, ignore that.
I did that one time and I thought I had cancer, bro. Have you done that before?
Yeah. After
What
shave
the
too.
fuck
I've been
happens?
to a hotel. And,
Dude, shampoo, like my dick started peeling like it was a fucking banana. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, because it's made to like get dandruff off and stuff. And your dick hopefully isn't that dry.
It was insane. Like I thought I was gonna die, so I just fucking like I started writing letters and shit. I was a curious 15-year-old that thought he fucked up too bad. He got too horny one afternoon and, you know, saw the wrong curvature at school and went into the bathroom. And
You were writing your suicide note in case someone found you with like your crotch eaten
yeah.
away by some acid.
Yes, some fucking parasite. It's got like the what is that? That's like the strawberry comb. You know what I'm talking about? It's like there's like little beads in it. What is it like?
Like a tapeworm, a parasite.
No, it's like the fucking it like looks like a comb almost, and it's like a growth on you, and it has like little dots in it.
Oh, a leech.
No, never mind. I give up. I have no clue what it's
Sucking
called.
parasite.
I don't think it exists. I just think I had a nightmare about it one time. Bro, it's the perfect time to make heeb jokes.
It's always been. I think in thousands of years they've been hilarious.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like there was just some guy like standing in like the market, and I'm like, look at this guy. That's how it started. And he was like, man, fuck off. My hat's cool.
I'll run this place.
Yeah, I already do run this place. He was like, who do you think built that pyramid?
And what affiliation are you in religiously?
Oh God, man.
Where do you come from? Well, you must be like. Let me guess. All right.
Yeah, please do. I want people to guess me more.
If you're from
like,
Texas, yeah. Well, really, you can guess religion.
Because some guy like got in like Aya's car, and we were going to like some movie watching thing, and then he was like just like hammering me about being or he wasn't like hammering me, but he just kept on making like jokes about. He wasn't fucking me. He just kept on like making jokes about like me being like a conservative. Like he didn't know. Like he was just like I just said that I was from East Texas, and now I'm doing stand-up comedy, and then he's like, oh, you're an ideologue. You're fucking why are you here? Shouldn't you be promoting DeSantis and praying that he wins?
Sounds like a blast.
No, but guess what I am religiously.
Okay,
People need to guess me more.
Yeah, well, if you're from Texas, there's a solid chance that you come. I'm not saying you are currently, but maybe you come from a Baptist family. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think there's a chance?
Yeah, and I am. I do come from a Baptist family.
Yeah, really.
Good job, man.
Really?
Yeah. You got it right. It's like a 1 out of 2 chance. There's like Baptist and there's Methodist.
There's Methodist. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's like a very small chance that you're Pentecostal, which kind of just means you're fucked. Because like my friend's Pentecostal, and he had like pink hair at prom last weekend. I saw.
Okay, tell me. Yeah, break it down. Basically what's the difference?
So Baptist is like they're like they can't dance, and like they don't like movement. It's like it was like very strict. It's kind of getting looser as the years continue, because they're just trying to get people in. Like some guy that's tripping on fentanyl on the sidewalk and is fucking dancing to fictional music. They're like, okay, get him in. Like they don't care that he's dancing. Okay. They're just trying to get him in, or some. But Methodist, I don't even know what they're about. I think it's all just the same thing, and like they just like it's just like a bunch of old white people, and they have like nothing better to do and just like separate up.
Okay.
A big thing with Gen Z though is non-denominational churches. Like I know a lot of Gen Z people, like my sister and like her husband, like they go to which is just like we're just gonna talk about the Bible. Anyone can come.
Oh, so they just look at the Bible. There's
yeah.
rules.
It's just like they talk, and then they just vaguely talk about God. It's like if you're like an agnostic theist, then you can go, because like you just there's a God somewhere, and like okay, that's cool, that book says something about what this guy might think. It's like it's just very I don't know. It's just very like it's a very chill atmosphere. Non-denominational churches.
Oh, okay.
And but that's big with Gen Z, as you could guess, with everyone kind of becoming. Actually, I'm not going to say people becoming more pessimistic, but just with people kind of with religion and like the information age, and people are kind of starting to open their mind up to new things and new ways of thinking, and like it's just not everyone is so strict and.
Sounds nice. Sounds healthy.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like there's no like priest in the back touching your boy's pee-pee. There's no you can't dance. Like there's no footloose plots. It's just like a bunch of Gen Zers hanging around talking about this book.
just
kind of almost, and like they're almost talking about it like just kind of like agnostically too.
Yeah, it sounds like a theology class I take
Uh-huh.
at community college.
Right. It's like a theology class where like everybody's on like the same page.
Yeah, like,
It's like,
oh, that's a good.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds nice. It sounds like.
Yeah.
And then are there like, is that?
Oh, and then there's like Pentecostal. We had a Pentecostal church in our small town. That's like people that's like extremist people. Like they speak in tongues. That they'll be like, God, speak through you, and then they'll be like, it's somebody, and like they just start talking like that. Yeah, and then and like they only like guys can only wear pants, girls can only wear skirts.
Oh.
And like that's how you spot them. You know, you see some chick with a dumb fat ass, and like you're like, oh shit, she bet. And then, oh wait, why is she in that weird skirt? Pentecostal.
Pentecostes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Theo Vaughn actually said that first time he touched a boob was with the Pentecostal girl through a barbed wire fence.
Oh, yeah, they were Pentecostal. Okay, so they were.
He wasn't, but like.
Yeah, but that family.
Yeah, exactly. Like he had to. It's very like symbolic of what Pentecostal is. You know, he's having grabbed the boob through a barbed wire fence.
Like cage-free Amish.
Yeah, and ironically, her name was Barbara.
Oh, okay.
Through a barbed wire fence. Her name was. I think he was just shitting through that story, and that's not even real. But
so they're like, they're more like conservative, like far extremists.
And my friend, I feel so bad for him because he's like, he seems to just be like he just seems to be like a teenager, you know. Mm-hmm. And he smokes weed and and then he just like listens to he's interested in music and like fashion and shit.
But he's stuck in this like restrictive religion.
Yeah, restrictive religion, right? And like he's talking about how he's driving with his dad to like a Mavericks game, and his dad like was just talking about how he shouldn't be going to this because Mark Cuban refused to play the national anthem during like all the BLM stuff. Like this dude's still caught up on like 2020 politics.
Yeah.
Like he's playing it now. Mark Cuban is. Like this dude is like still fucking hung up and pissed off that Mark Cuban pissed him off 2 years ago. Like these people are like they're pretty restrictive with their mindset.
Yeah, but like and they can go to like an NBA game and see like cheerleaders. And, like,
yeah, probably, but they judge them as whores, I would think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like, and it's like kind of just silent judging, like how like racist, like they see a black guy and like they don't like they don't like say anything like crazy to him. They may even say hello, but like they take note of that. They're like, he's a, or like they see you and they're like right down in their head. His eyes are kind of slanted. Like they just like take notes of everything, like to come back and just let that C word fly. And I'm not talking no Dave Chappelle either.
But sometimes I like will take note, of like racial features, and I really don't think that's a great like characteristic. But
no, I think everyone does. As my friend Tyrese said, whenever he was like very drunk, he said, "Bro, everyone is a little bit racist."
Okay.
I was coming from a black guy too, so.
Oh man.
It makes me like it made me feel like so good. Like okay, like everyone sees this. Like it because like I was dating like a liberal girlfriend at the time. Like she was like she was very like she's extremely liberal. Like said that she's never said the N-word before. But like the fact that you're lying about that is like so like the fact that you were never like down bad in the 6th grade, you know.
Or just to like say it to yourself, like just whisper it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, and I was like, you've never. She's like, I might have mouthed it in a song once, and I bet she would disagree with that if like now she would disagree with that.
Oh, I've had friends in high school that I know for a fact said the N-word, and then years later claimed they never did. Like,
yeah, right. But it's just like it's like so liberal to deny that you ever did, you know?
Is it liberal to lie? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, like it's liberal to lie about that you never said the N-word.
Yeah, because you're trying to like look cool, be cool. What's really cool is if we could. I was really on. I'm still on amongst the movement of like we should try to get everyone to say it and like reduce and like it would be. I think that makes the most sense logically. to just do that. But I don't think we're ever gonna get there.
Oh no, definitely not.
There
Because
was
it's like
there was a second in like 2012 that we were making good progress, and then
Kendrick Lamar released the Two Pimple Butterfly in it.
yeah, and then it just killed any momentum that we had. So
Right.
we all disbanded into other groups at that point.
Yeah. It's been tribal warfare ever since Obama got reelected.
But but yeah, I'm half Chinese basically.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Oh, and then in my backpack there, could you actually open that? Yeah.
What do you got? Like
do
do you have a C card actually?
I brought my family photo album. Not that one.
Jesus, man. Oh my bad.
There's another.
I'm about to expose your pornography to the world. I'm gonna put that back in a second.
Yeah, that's fine. Look, there's another thing.
You actually have a photo album? Wrong
Yeah.
pocket?
Yeah, mostly pictures of my mom's side.
This?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. You came prepared. Like, do you have to carry this around with you just to explain your race or what?
Yeah, it just makes more sense to people when they see this. Yeah, so
They don't think you're fronting. They don't think you're a white guy with face paint on.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to this is basically my race card.
Literally.
Yeah. This is my great grandma. I think this was like when she was in college. She was one of the first women to go to college and outside of my family. Yeah.
She's kind of cute.
Oh yeah. You can see kind of where I get my nose from.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
So then, let's see. Rocky, and Rocky is
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie starring Sylvester Stallone, and it's based off of this photo album.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's very motivation, dude. This is the most Asian American thing. Like the 3-page intro explaining your family.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
There's so many words.
Yeah.
That person went to college.
There's a lot of people in my family.
That person who wrote that went to college.
It's a big family.
God damn.
So we've always been performers.
Oh my God! Holy shit! Damn, she's bad.
Yeah.
Your grandma was a slut.
Whoa! Hey, no.
I'm sorry,
she's
my
an
bad.
artist. Please
Okay.
end it. I mean, a slut too probably because she reproduced. And you kind of have to be a slut to
bro.
reproduce. Yeah. Let's see. Let's just.
Damn, yeah, cute. Ooh.
You know, why don't we just turn these cameras
God
on?
damn. Yeah, for real, dog. I'm trying to go grab my shampoo out of the shower, bro. I'm trying to see something. It kind of makes me uncomfortable almost. I feel like they're dead. You know, the positions they're laying in.
Yeah, it's a bit morbid. I agree. Or something.
God,
These
damn.
are okay, I guess.
This is awesome. You're the best. This is the best episode, tenfold.
That's right. You hear this?
I had to bring out some Moroccan porn. Some dude shoving his dick through a hat, like it's a popcorn bucket.
Yeah, like one of those little fez caps.
Right, bro. He's got his dick sticking out like it's a fez, and fucking Job ended up bringing a picture of a chick on with an AK-47 spread eagle and fucking a burqa. That would have been badass.
Yeah, when Chairman Mao showed up, he was a big fan of my great grandma. She ended up being his in his top 15 concubines.
So you fuck with Mao?
Oh yeah, we go way back. I mean, I didn't know him for very long before he died, but he showed me his manifesto. He actually ghostwrote had a ghostwriter for most of that stuff. He was a cool guy. He arrested my grandpa, put him in a work camp. But the man had it coming. He was a capitalist, you know.
Yeah, he literally had it coming because you're here.
Yes, exactly.
Damn, what happened with... Fuck, bro, what happened with that one, dog?
Oh, yeah.
Shit, you got horny as hell. God damn, bro. I've never broke my phone in half because I was so hard, bro. God damn, this is so fucking hard. Damn, dog, you were fucking tweaking. So wait, hold on. Do you watch more? Damn, I've never seen a. I don't know Asians could have that big of boobs. Is that racist?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's actually like anti-racist.
Yeah, exactly. I heard Martin Luther King say that in a speech. Little white girls kind of have fat asses sometimes. You ever see a white girl with a fat ass? I'm like, God damn. Maybe they're not all bad.
Loretta. What is his name?
Loretta, I'm gonna go fuck a white whore. Hopefully the CIA doesn't find out.
One day, little white boys, little black boys, all suck my dick.
One day, some little white boy is gonna have a big dick, and somebody's gonna say he's hung like a black man.
Yeah, he's talking about Steph Curry.
Yeah.
He predicted it.
Bro, what race is Steph Curry? Oh, is he just? Don't tell me he's just mixed.
He's
and it's
white
lame.
chocolate.
God damn it, bro. I was hoping like he'd have a little something sprinkled, a little bit of you sprinkled in, or maybe like a little bit of. What race do you wish Steph Curry was?
I wish he was my race. I wish he was exactly me, like we do.
I think it'd be surprising to have like an Indian dude in the NBA, bro. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, every Indian guy also thinks that.
Yeah.
Never gonna happen.
Fucking
stick to the call center.
I literally don't know. Fucking Zayn Hussein sitting in his room right now just praying that fucking he's Pakistani. God damn it.
I don't know who that is. But I've always thought that like the mom, like Steph Curry's mom, made a great deal. Like she was just like, I'm gonna keep getting fucked by black guys until one of these, because I think your odds of being successful are higher if you're half white in any situation.
Right, yeah.
All right, that's
what were you talking about?
What
What were you saying?
I think
you said you like started something. You were like, I thought you were gonna say more.
That was the whole thesis to conclusion.
Okay, my bad. Damn, you really did go to college. Yeah, I think, how many black guys do you think she had to have sex with?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how many brothers and sisters Steph Curry has, but I feel like like if you are white and you like reproduce with enough black guys, like one of your kids will be like super successful in music or.
Yeah. I call it the Drake theory.
Drake. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but dude, you know who I think was digging on brothers?
Barbara Bush.
That too, yeah. But Amy Winehouse, bro. You ever heard her sing?
Yeah, she does sound like she's drunk.
You know what her alcohol? I looked this up one time. The alcohol percentage was. It was 53% in her blood.
When she died?
When she died, like she was fucking shit faced, dog.
Wow.
53%. Imagine half of your blood being alcohol.
Yeah,
bro.
that's like being half Native American.
For real, bro.
That's scary. Oh my god. R.I.P. Amy.
Oh my, R.I.P. Amy, R.I.P. Trial of Tears.
Miller. Yeah,
Mark Miller.
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller, Mark, whatever the fuck.
Mark Miller is a great comic writer. He's still not dead. With the boys.
Mark Miller, dude. I heard. I heard. Mac Miller was. I heard he was mixed a little bit too.
Mixed with trash.
With a little bit of brother in him. A little bit of that soul semen.
Yeah, if Mac Miller said the N-word, I would take it over. Like, I would be cool with that. Unlike Logic. Like, every time Logic said that.
Well, it's like, I feel like you work past a certain point as, like, a white rapper, you know? Like, you work past a certain point, it's like, you know, like, it's got to be okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to be...
You have to, like, provide... You can't be like Eminem. Like, you have to provide, like, actual, like... you can't just be making radio hits. You gotta make, like... straight art that's like... Oh, wow, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah. And you also have to, like, kind of feel like a black guy, like Mac Miller.
Yeah. He definitely felt black.
you just kind of have to like.
And you can't talk. You can't talk about it. You just gotta say it and then not speak about it. Like people will question, "Hey man, why'd you say that?" You just gotta be like,
"Yeah."
What's the problem? Like.
Yeah, that look.
Being high will help give that look.
Oh, huge! Yeah.
That was a very high look of me to give.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, because black people do love to smoke weed.
Jesus.
That's true. Well, I mean, that's just.
Calm down there, Nancy Reagan. Jesus Christ, fucking coming onto my podcast talking about that. They are. Their heads are shaped differently if you look at
Their
it.
skulls are denser.
Yeah.
It's provable. It's science. Darwin.
Jesus Christ, bro! I'm about to cram you in a Django Unchained poster and throw it up on my Tarantino wall. Jesus Christ,
fine. This is too real for you.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, they do smoke weed. I will give you that. I
smoke weed.
Yeah, and a lot of like white people do. Hipsters.
Yeah, we're all smoking weed. It's legal now. I was in New Mexico. And after like 6 months, it's suddenly their main source of like economic progress is dispensaries. Yeah. It went from
for every state it is. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, it's the best. It's like
it's the best industry. Everyone does it. It's like if you made alcohol legal again. Like everyone does it.
Yes, exactly. But so I don't get why like a old conservative who likes free market politics and stuff
exactly
against that, because that's going to make all the money.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go to China and get high, or you can, but it's going to be like off opium that the British fed you. But yeah, it has to be like there's so much of the world, like we're like the leaders in weed basically, like us in the Netherlands,
Mexico
too. Yeah.
Mexico is like the perfect climate to grow weed in. They say that's why you can grow it in Texas too. Or like some parts of Texas. Like you need like a very tropical climate. It needs to be very wet.
Have you ever grown weed?
I tried to once, but then like my like conspiracy theory friend whose land I was growing it on was like no, the helicopters are gonna see it. Cut it down, and then gave me a pair of scissors and told me to go cut it down. It came to like a sprout.
Wait, so you weren't even growing it like in your own? You were like renting land or?
Yeah, I was just like going out to my friend's land and like watering a plant pretty much. And then one day I walked out there and then he was like, "Dude, I watched this TikTok. They can see it from the sky through every single tree. Go cut that down." Yeah, and I was just like,
you were too stoned to.
I was like, "I smoke weed every day," is what I said back, and then I went and I cut it down.
You were playing Farmville in real life.
Yeah, I really was though. Or like, there's like a weed version too, where like they like use like off-brand Wiz Khalifa. Like, bro, that's not Wiz Khalifa. That's Mia Wiz. Like there's some
Mia Khalifa.
Yeah, it's Mia Khalifa. Yeah, it's Wiz Khalifa with massive tits.
Oh, that would be. I would love that.
What if they made a crossover?
A crossbreed.
It was fucking
like weed, don't they?
Wea. It was Wea Khalifa, and they made a crossbreed. Yeah. What if they fucked and made a kid?
That would be so hot. I would fuck that kid.
Dude, I feel like I lied to myself at a young age and told myself she was Indian.
You lied to yourself and told yourself that she was Indian.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to like.
I lied to myself and told myself that she was Indian.
So you have a thing for Indian girls, and you didn't accept her.
No, I think I was just racist.
Heritage.
Like I was like, bro, I can't. All Arabic people hate America.
Oh,
I was like, I can't jerk off to this. I was like, but what if she was people that the Arabic people take advantage of? And I was like, shout out Dubai, bro. Would you go to Dubai?
I'd go to Dubai. I don't have a thing against the. I mean, because I'm not Pentecostal like you, so I don't mind. Actually, the Pentecostals and the Sharia law, that goes like hand in hand.
Yeah. Just with the extremists, it's just like they started going like so far in one direction. It's almost like Zayn and it's like almost like Zayn left the group.
Oh, another Zayn reference, but this time Zayn Malik.
From One Direction.
Yeah. Zayn's only direction was towards Mecca. That's not my joke. I don't know whose joke that is.
Is he Muslim?
I don't know. He's brown enough for that to work.
Oh, okay. I see.
I'm pretty sure he's Middle Eastern. Yeah. They got some in.
He's on a flight list.
In London. Yeah. And so so Mia Khalifa being Indian made it okay.
Yeah. I was just like, yeah, bro, this is fine. I didn't know any Indian people. There was this one kid called Krishna at our school, and like he was kind of like mentally challenged, and then like during what's the period where they can't eat chicken?
The period.
Yeah.
The blue period. I don't know what.
There's like a point of the year where they can't eat chicken.
Okay, October, let's say.
I think it's like sometime in October,
Yeah.
but like he like couldn't eat chicken, so like we'd all like gather up around this mentally challenged Indian kid and be like, chicken, Krishna, chicken. Are you eating chicken? He'd be like, no, we're not eating chicken. No, we're not eating.
That's nice of you to like try to make sure he stays on.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure if he ate chicken around his parents, they would kick his ass. But like we didn't touch the kid.
Yeah, I had a lot of Muslim
We touched his
friends.
lunch tray if there was a fucking drumstick on it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you'd smack it down.
Yeah, for real. What the fuck are you doing, you fucking blasphemous bastard?
And you can't have beef either, probably.
Oh, probably not. Yeah, definitely.
Really
not.
limited to just pork, basically.
Yeah, for real, dog. It's
Healthy
like
decision.
no wonder Arabic people. No wonder they're beefing with the PAKIs in the north. Yeah, is that that's a slur?
What? Calling Pakistanis Pakis?
Yeah, that's a slur. But like just in the UK is what I've gathered. I need to research it more. I research slurs in my free time. I spend a lot of time on Reddit.
I like slurs. I mean, I think they're like good to know. In case.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, so that you can dance around them. You can
Yeah.
be like PAKI, like I just did.
In case you're like fucking a certain kind of self-hating minority woman.
Yeah.
You want to be able to really sling them fast.
Yeah, for real. Like fucking just bring that out. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my god. Whenever you're having sex with Mia Khalifa's abused ass, you
Yeah.
want to be able to bring shit out.
Yeah, ride that dick, you little camel jock.
yeah, bro. Right at you. Say the.
No.
Say the C one. Say the C one.
Oh. Cons?
No, it'd be like you're fucking a Chinese woman and you're like.
You little yellow-faced whore.
Damn it.
What? Oh, you want to say chink? Chink is
Yeah.
like, you can say chink.
No, I really can't.
Chiga? What about chink?
Damn, bro. Is that like Dave Chappelle's kids?
Or
what?
Yeah, there's a bunch of chink.
Oh my god, this episode, man. It's like it's just gonna be titled. I'm changing the podcast name to Racial Slurs. I'm having fucking
I love a
Keemstar
racial
on.
slur. I had like a whole journal of racial slurs. Like I wrote them out, like all the ones that I knew was a writing exercise one time, and then I took it to Mike, and I didn't say it, but I like left my notebook out, and like some college girl found it and threw it in a pool because she was like so enraged by
Oh damn,
there's a
bro.
list of slurs.
Yeah.
Wikipedia also has a great list of slurs that you could just.
So
exist.
like that's what you were doing in college, like you were fucking writing shit down like that, like you were just researching for stand-up comedy.
I was just practicing like okay, how many racial slurs in a minute? Like this is just.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were about to hop on Xbox Live.
It's just a fun little thing you can do. I mean, I don't know. You could call me a chink and I would still like make out with you. It doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, right.
But and so therefore it shouldn't bother anyone, I guess.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
retarded logic.
But I mean, like, yeah, it's like it's very rare. Like, I just feel like if you like get so into, like, I feel like people that like are like white pride, like they get offended by cracker. You know?
Okay.
Like people that like low key take white pride seriously. Like they'll be like, oh, why are you calling me a cracker? Like and they'll be like, that's racist or something. But
Yeah.
like I just feel like it's like people that like take pride in their race.
So you're basically calling anyone who takes offense to a slur like on the same level as someone who's like
takes
a
pride
white
in their race.
nationalist.
Yeah. Or just like a nationalist of their race, or just somebody that takes pride in their race will fucking, whether it be white pride, which is a bad thing, whether it be black pride, which is a good thing, whether it be Asian pride is starting to fucking step up as a good thing.
No, you can take pride in your race, but but also have a sense of humor about it because your race is stupid too.
Yeah, exactly. We're all humans. You don't think Asian people are superior? What the fuck?
They are, yeah, but they're getting watered down like me. Like I'm a shitty Asian.
Yeah, exactly. You're fucking bad. You'd be thrown off a cliff if you popped out of a vagina in fucking China. Jesus Christ, man, they would fucking hate your ass.
They would aim my mom's hips over the mountaintop.
Exactly, bro. They kick you off a cliff before you could say CCP. You'd be fucking gone. Dude.
My mom said that when she was growing up in China, she was playing by the river and she found some dolls washed up, and she was and like her and her friends like had a little tea party with the dolls. And then when she went like home to tell her uncle was like, no, those weren't dolls. Like that was, you were downstream from the hospital. Those are aborted fetuses that they just tossed out back and some washed down. And she thought they were dolls.
Fuck.
Yeah, because they had the one-child policy. So
exactly. So it was just all women. There was just like a bunch of females.
Yeah, a bunch of like little girls. Well,
God.
I mean, look, they weren't alive yet because they were fetuses, but
some of them, it's like people were finding out that they were having them, and then they were fucking.
Oh yeah, it was real
ripping
common.
them out.
It was very common to like walk into like if you go to a shitty restaurant and like like let's say you go to like name a shitty restaurant
like fucking McDonald's.
Okay, yeah, if you go to McDonald's in China back in like the 70s, right? You go and you have to take a shit. You go into the you get the key, from the guy because it's like you're in a bad neighborhood, and you open the door. There's a baby. Just abandoned, alive, but like abandoned in the back.
Yeah, it'll be a female, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least that's a lot better than the fucking like what I normally hear. Like I just hear like throwing them off cliffs and shit.
Oh yeah. The one that gets found in the bathroom isn't like.
Yeah.
It's
that's the lucky one.
Yeah, it's usually like if there's.
Those are the ones that are alive today. Those are the only women that are alive in China today.
Yeah, we're all like in bathrooms discovered there.
Now, isn't the Chinese race? Isn't it kind of like, or like the population in China is kind of falling off, isn't it? It's hitting a kink.
A chink in the armor.
Yeah, chink in the armor. Fuck, I was looking for a similar.
Euphemism. I mean, it's so easy right there.
Norm Macdonald said, everyone's complaining about the Chinese invading, but I'm kind of excited because everyone will have a last name that sounds like a slang for cock. That's so funny.
I remember when Linsanity was a thing in the NBA.
What's Linsanity?
It's when Jeremy Lin was like a huge name in basketball.
He's Asian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like the next big thing, and then like he played for the Nets, I think. And but yeah, like then he started to falter, and the headline was like, "Linsanity ends. Is there a chink in the armor?"
I thought they were slick.
It's perfect.
Hell yeah, bro. That's dope.
Yeah, because
people are getting creative with the racism.
Yeah, I mean, Asians don't want to fuck each other. Like, it's just not. We want to fuck different things. That's just human nature. When you got a whole like homogenous group culture, it's gonna like your population is gonna decrease. That's why here we like import people to fuck.
Exactly.
And we maintain our population.
It's like in China, they'll just go into a room and like pray some guy's gonna walk up to their door with a fanny pack and fucking flip down sunglasses and just grab their daughter out of the room.
Yeah, you can find like whole like websites of literotica with that exact story being written by me mostly. Yeah, they want to.
How you happened?
Yeah, that's about right. My dad showed up in Oakley's and nothing else, and just slipped his
hard dick into your mom's fucking 12-year-old vag. As he pointed out as he was talking to your dad in the other room, like, has she popped yet? Or something.
Yeah,
this is getting disgusting. God.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, me too, honestly. I mean, like, I feel like I was scared I was gonna have to like wrestle you or something to make the episode interesting because we don't know each other that well. But I mean, it's an H of a time. I'm having an H of a time.
Oh, and then so that other book that you saw in there.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that one. That one's my white side. Dates back all the way to. No, this book's about Lewis and Clark, and I was reading a little bit of it. And did you know that they had that Clark? He had a slave like travel with them on their way to discovering America.
That makes us. I didn't know the story could get worse. Like they left the chick's name out by saying Lewis and Clark. Now there's like just some black guy that just has never been talked about.
Yeah, here we go. So,
God,
um,
these guys sucked.
so they assembled a party of 30, including 17 regular soldiers, 11 enlistees, a half-breed to serve as an interpreter, Clark's giant Negro servant York, and Lewis's dauntless Newfoundland dog Scannon. So yeah.
So there was so many. How many? There were 11 people.
No, 30 people.
30?
Yeah.
Why do they only talk about these French fucks, dude?
Well, they're American.
Oh, my bad. Whatever the hell they were.
But they, yeah,
I should have listened in history class before I start getting racist with it.
Yeah, they were. So they brought their. Lewis had a. No, sorry, Clark. Clark had a servant named York, and basically, after they got back from like their fucking Lord of the Rings trip, right?
Yeah.
They made it home, and then York is like, "Hey, so that freedom thing, that whole freedom thing," and Clark was like, "What the fuck did you say to me, boy?" And he like started whipping.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, bro.
Yeah, Clark was an asshole.
Why do these guys walk across the United States, bro?
Thomas Jefferson asked them to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, he bought like he.
Oh, yeah, he was just trying to flex that he made that Louisiana purchase, bro. He's like, hey, bro, you'll never believe how much I got this much land for.
Exactly, yeah. Well, they didn't even know it was out there. There were like rumors that there were fucking like little redheaded pygmies running around and like a random tribe of Jews that like made it to America before Columbus. Like it was crazy. So
right, it was like, dude, there's some guys in the woods that own the music industry.
yeah. So they're all have hairy arms and gold watches.
Yeah. And they're taking my fucking money.
They all look like Giamatti out there. Yeah. So they went out there to explore, but yeah. So the York, he got his ass beat for asking for freedom, and then they don't really know what happened to him, but there's like they've interviewed some like Native American tribes that say that an escaped slave like joined their group at one point and said like he had met them like years before on like he had claimed to be York or like part of Lewis and Clark's team and then he became like an escaped slave who like lived with Native Americans and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, sounds dope.
Yeah. Pretty so
That's fun, yeah, I didn't go to college. I apologize.
You can just read this book and say peddle the same shit that I
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's like fucking that Matt Damon movie, like where he's like, what if I didn't go to college? This was a CK bit, but he's like, it's a super pretentious movie for Matt Damon to write and star in because he's like, what if I didn't go to college, but I'm just like smarter than everybody.
Now, okay, so you clearly like talking about comedy, right? Like CK, short for CK, right?
I don't know what his name is.
Anyway,
he's Mexican.
He's my top. He's
oh really?
He is like my number one. I'm obsessed with Louis CK. I've tried to scout out everything. So I would say Louis CK number one. Number two is probably Norm Macdonald. And then, for a while, I thought Patrice O'Neal was 3.
Yeah.
But I don't know like how I sit anymore. But I feel like my 1 and 2 are pretty locked in. And then the rest, it just kind of depends on how I'm feeling. Right now, Joe List might be my number 3 or 4. I'm currently in like the Joe List school of comedy right now.
Yeah.
What about you?
Mine changes quite a bit. It's just like I just get interested in comics, but Norm would probably be my number 1, and then my number 2 would be Tim Dillon.
Tim Dillon number 2. Okay.
But like not like Tim Dillon right now. Like whenever he's kind of starting to I feel like he's kind of starting to get confused with comedy and he doesn't really know what to do. I'm like sometimes he still says some funny stuff, but dude, back like him during COVID. And kind of post-COVID, 2021 into 2022, like he was fucking, like I've never laughed that hard at comedy in my entire life than the Tim Dillon show.
Than the
podcast. Yeah, he's like fucking had me crying. Same goes for Norm Macdonald. Like I prefer Norm Macdonald live as to Norm's stand-up.
To his stand-up. Yeah, I can say that, but okay, it's just I want to put like a line between like podcast funny and stand-up funny, because I think it's different, right? It's like they're different skill sets, and there are guys like who are hilarious on a podcast, but like actually like written material, kind of weak, like.
Most of them. Most of the people that are hilarious on podcasts have trouble with being funny in person.
Yeah, clearly, as you can see.
That's why I'm setting up an iPhone and talking into it right now, because I'm getting tired of standing on porches and spreading my feelings. I'm fucking good.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of porch comedy here.
I fucking hate that shit, dude. Like, fucking just get a normal floor.
So Norm and Tim Dillon. Okay, that's what you're saying. And then don't you think that it's possible to have like?
Well, hold on. You said let me get into stand-up, because you said stand-up, and I think it's a lot easier for me to rank specials than it is like actual comics, because like comics have their ups and downs, and like going into like high points, my top 2 favorite stand-up specials of all time. Number 1 is Chris Rock's "Bring the Pain." I'm laughing just thinking about it. Like I've never, like, that's the most I've ever laughed at a stand-up special, and I watch it several times a year since I was like fucking probably like a sophomore in high school. I just watch it several times a year. It's just that funny.
Chris Rock. Okay,
Bring the Pain. Oh, you haven't watched Bring the Pain?
No, I haven't.
Okay, never mind. Okay, and then number 2 is Eddie Murphy's Delirious.
Okay, so these are classic. I think like you could probably build a Mount Rushmore of just black guy comedians.
Yeah, exactly.
You could do Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
And then you can't. That's pretty hard to refute, really.
If you can't tell from my vinyl box full of like albums, like I do like gravitate to black culture. I don't know if it's like just because like I love gentrifying that much, or I love I love ruining shit.
At least you're honest about it.
Yeah. It's just like I don't know. I'm just interested in it. I'm just interested in things that surround it. I'm not like interested in it necessarily. It's just like.
Well, I mean, but that you have no other choice really. Like, what other choice do you have? There's no white culture to.
I mean, I have a lot of friends that bump Morgan Wallen and dip.
Oh, okay, I guess so.
Yeah, and like I know like a black guy who's like into white culture. You know, I'm sorry, I have a Z on my neck. I've been picking at that all week.
You just like like I'm sure if there's something from white culture that was good, you wouldn't say no to it.
And there's white people that fucking cut off their dicks for Asian culture, dude. Like there's people that are fucking interested into like everything.
Yeah. I just feel like American culture is like driven by black people for the most part.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. It's
so you feel like anything mainstream.
Paul Mooney. I love Paul Mooney too.
Okay, good.
He's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But he said the black man is the most imitated being on the planet.
Right.
And yeah, that's very true.
Makes a lot of sense. So I think so that's a pretty good list. Yeah, I know Norm. I think Norm's stand-up is like good enough to put him up there though.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's just like a fucking I feel like he was underrated up until his death though. I feel like there were only like select people that like I'm talking like mainstream. Of course he was well respected. He had a very like devoted fan group, but like there were only David Letterman like loved his stand up.
Yeah.
Like that was like only one of the big people that would like talk about it and say, "Oh no, Norm is the funniest person I've ever met," like confidently.
Yeah, I guess.
Like a lot of people were just like, "Oh, it's the guy that got kicked off SNL and does stand up now."
Mm-hmm.
Like he wasn't really he wasn't always seen as like the stand up guy or a stand up guy.
But even for comedians, he's like extremely well regarded. Like
yeah.
Like even for like our age group,
mm-hmm.
he's like routinely considered one of the best. So I think but I guess no one outside of like a comedy fan will even know who he is really.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Because he's just very, very weird about his humor too. Like it's just, and like he does shit that you can tell that like he's trying to be like you can tell he's like it like sometimes it'll take a comedian to realize that Norm was doing a bit, you know, like, and that's why like Adam Egan was his co-host on Norm Macdonald Live, because like it takes like someone who knows about comedy to say, oh, he's doing something right now that, because like his like Larry King episode of Norm Macdonald Live, like Larry King is just like confused the entire interview. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's why he says that at one point. Like Larry King just seems confused by what, because Norm's like, what about the ladies that, what about the guys that take their cocks off and cut them into vaginas and say they're women? And then Larry King is like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like he just takes like you have to like, I don't know, you just have to be either used to him or used to comedy.
Do you ever find yourself doing that where like people are more confused just by your like personality, like
yeah.
real life?
Well, yeah, they just can't tell that I'm being funny. Like I was in the van. I do HVAC, and I was in the van with some dude today. And like we were just like sitting there, and I kept on saying it was very stupid to me, but I kept on saying something, just trying to get a laugh, and like it was so awkward though, because I just kept on saying it, because it was so funny to me. Like, and like it would have been so funny if like you or like a comedian would have been there, but like nobody was there to see it, and I was just fucking drowning in this pit of some 30-year-old white guy. It was fucking terrible. That sounds like I fucked him, but no, that wasn't the bit. That would have been funny.
A lot of the things you say sounds like you're in the midst of getting fucked or fucking.
Yeah, I was telling the story about how I was at this party one time, and like I smoked a little weed, and then some guy walks into the group, right, and he looks literally exactly like Bill Hader's Down syndrome brother.
Okay.
He doesn't have a brother with Down syndrome. He just looked like if this person existed. And then I'm just like fucking in shock. And then so I walk up to the guy, and then I'm like, hey, can I talk to you in private real quick? I think he just thought I was trying to fuck him. He's like, no, what are you trying to do? I don't know this guy. I'm like, okay, dude, I have to say this. And it's going to be extremely mean. Mm-hmm. And so I told him that he looked exactly like Bill Hader's Down syndrome brother. Then he pulls out his phone to look him up. I'm like, oh no, he doesn't exist. You're him. I'm like, you are exactly what the guy would look like. Then he's like, hey, what the hell? I'm like, everyone's like, Cole, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, bro, I'm just being honest. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. And it was, yeah, exactly. It was a little much on my part, but it was just something dude Jaime couldn't stand, bro. It was getting under my skin too much. I had to fucking let loose and take it out on this guy that's like
retarded Stefan.
Yeah, he's like arrivederci.
So you made fun of a retard.
He wasn't actually retarded, but he just like his face. He had
made fun of someone with like genetic issues.
Yeah, he might have had genetic issues, maybe. Damn, bro. What if he was his like Down syndrome son?
I mean, they deserve to be made
Bill
fun
Hader's
of.
like, that wasn't funny.
Probably not like to their face in front of a group of people.
Yeah, 100%. It was very rude of me to do.
No, that's okay. I'm an asshole frequently too. It's just like unavoidable. I think if you're a comedian, like most comedians, like are naturally selfish and rude and think like they can just be really blunt and
100%. Yeah. Some dude, Gabe Bickford. Some comedian was like smoking a cigarette and handed it to Gabe. Said, "Hold this," and like walked away. And then Gabe just instantly put it out naturally. Like, what a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And then the guy came back out and was pissed off about where his cigarette was. Like, yeah, they're just very rude people, and they just feel like they can be rude.
Yeah, we're psychos.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, dude, you're like, I'm so funny. I'm gonna go stand in front of other people and show how funny I am.
Yeah,
like, we're all insane.
I know it's really bad. So much illness, so much mental illness going on. So yeah, I don't know. It's hard to like, and that's why so many of them are like single too, or struggle to be in a relationship, because you gotta think about another person like for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it's a struggle. It's a fucking
they're psychotic and they're addicted to themselves.
Yeah, and their own like shitty thoughts. So,
right.
Yeah.
You want to start wrapping it up?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we're at a full hour. Hey.
we're